Hey, welcome everybody to the long-form installment of the Bain Custom Integrations channel. This is Travis. The other teammate here is Brett, and today we're going to be talking about this massive house out in Cle Elum. It is a doozy, so stick around because I'm going to tell you how we got this theater installed and show you some of the Sonos equipment and in-ceiling speakers we were able to get wired, plugged in, and rocking and rolling for this client. This is going to be a sweet project. I'll cut it up and definitely make some shorts, so check out the channel and the shorts section if you want to see something a little bit quicker. So our projects are always a little bit unique, and this one we kind of got called in on the last hour to finish up a few different projects for this client around audio and video. This is specifically the theater room, which is an 11 channel with 2 subwoofer projector style theater room. At the beginning, you guys, we had to go fishing for all of these speaker locations because an electrician, let me tell you, an electrician wired this room. And even though he did a fairly good job, it was definitely a bit of, guesswork, So we kind of plunged into a few walls, had to make a few cuts and amendments to this work. But I have to tell you, if you're ever working on a project like this where it's being pre-wired and then somebody's coming after to install the speakers, get somebody to consult with you. Whether it's my company, another local company, doesn't matter. Have them consult with you. That way we're not trying to fish in the wall for wire. The one big thing we say in the trade is kind of pay attention to who's coming in after you and respect them. And so that's what we try to do as a company, is plan these things out so these things come together really well. But regardless of that, we were able to get everything done. You can see the speaker layout here. We have 4 Atmos in ceiling, 2 rears, 2 side, and then the front 3 are actually hidden behind that screen. So this is kind of the big reveal here. That 120-inch screen. And yes, you see it. That is actually a short throw projector we're looking at, aimed down from the ceiling, inverted picture. So some of the specs here is we're actually using a 2-channel amp specifically for the left and right speaker, and then we're using a nice Denon AVR to power the rest. This is a Screen Innovation screen, and that is the LP7, I believe, from Samsung that's up top. So it turned out really good, you guys. Love it. We're going to jump on to the rest of the home talking about these in-ceiling speakers and the Sonos system. So this is all wired back to a main MEC mechanical area of the house. Everything was all pre-wired. We came in, we just cut those speaker holes out, and then, made the connection to the speaker and then hooked up the equipment in the basement in that MEC location. And actually, everything is powered by a nice Ubiquiti home network system. Beautiful system. We did a full surveillance with like 8 cameras. We did 12 different access points. But this is important because when you have this many zones, this many speakers, you need a good network that's going to be able to drive all of this, because that's what Sonos is based off of, whether you're using Sonos or, another system like Control4 or Savant, it's required. So, but this was a lot of fun. These are 16 feet in the air right here, and we're installing 8-inch speakers. It was a bit of a challenge because, once again, an electrician pre-wired this, and we kind of just got markings on some blueprints. So a few of them we had to go fishing. We figured it out eventually, but it was definitely not ideal. This is another big deal here in this room. There's 4 speakers, and then we're going to be hanging a TV later on that stone fireplace right there. And actually, what I probably would have done was hooked up that TV or ran those speakers to where that TV location is, and I still would have used Sonos to be able to pair it into the whole system. But quite frankly, I would have wired it, rather than to the MEC location, I would have wired it locally so that the TV sound could be utilized in that room. So these are just small little things, Nothing's perfect. Nothing ever goes to plan. There's always going to be something that comes up, so I fully get it. But this is the system in action, you guys. I think it was a total of like 16 or 20 speakers in this massive 8,000 square foot house. Let me know what you think. Put your thoughts down below. And again, I'm going to cut this up into some shorts. So if you guys want to check this out on the channel, you can go check out the short section. If you want to book any appointments with us, it's www.bcinw.com. or check out our Facebook page or send me a message here, you guys. So we'll catch you on the next one.